Blue Lock is leveling up again. Man, if they score on these niggas again, bro, it's a wrap, bro. I ain't gonna lie to niggas. This bitch is not gonna get competitive. It might, but I don't see it. Cause they ain't got a lot of firepower on their end. Ain't gonna lie. Ain't gonna see, can't do it all. So, yeah, that niggas not even understanding, like, bro. ECE and Ring ain't even touched the ball yet, for real. So, it's like, these niggas ain't even old shit right now. Like, they vibing, they chillin'. They ain't, Baru ain't touched the ball. Shido ain't touched the ball. Like, them the real score niggas. Like, that nigga, hey, bro, that nigga, ECE, bro, that nigga is like, he like Messi for real. That nigga Ring, he kind of like Ronaldo. That nigga, that nigga Shido, bro. Oof. Man, I want to say Shido's like Zoltan, bro. I want to say Shido's like prime Zoltan, bro. If he not Zoltan, he damn, man. I gotta give Zoltan. He's like Zoltan, bro. Sai, bro. Say so. Hey, bro. Say so. Like, calm with his shit. Like, who that nigga say like? Cause Say gonna get you a bucket too. Like, he gonna assist your ass or some shit. Say might be like Mueller. Say like me. Damn. Say might be like Mueller for real. I'm trying to think of some midfielders, but like, if he not Mueller, he Benzema. He's not Mueller, he's Benzema. The only nigga I could think of right now. Or like Wayne Rooney. What y'all know about Wayne Rooney? I know a little bit. Hey, if he not like Wayne Rooney, that's the comps he got. Baru, Haaland. That's the only nigga I can give. I don't know why. Either Haaland or Traore from. I know he was on the Wolves, the Wolfington Wolves or whatever, the black and yellow team in the Premier League. I play with them niggas. I love their uniforms. But like, he like Traore or Haaland. Actually, ECE might be like Salah a little bit low. Of course, Megami. Well, I forgot his other name. Bachata. Neymar. I can't give Mbappe to Gary because Mbappe is basically Loki, you feel me? That's the comparisons. I've been doing comparisons for 4 minutes. That's the longest intro we did, though. Wow. He said we don't do comparisons. No. Damn. Might as well stop right now. Man, this shit means something to me, man. This shit. I remember when niggas was playing tag. The world see this stuff. That's why I start this big.
Alright, so today I'm back with yet another chapter review, and today we will go over chapter 318, which is pretty interesting as we learn about what each team's strategies for the second half will be. But you will just have to sit back and watch to find out what happens. Anyway, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe to my other channels down in the description. And with that out of the way, let's get into it. Alright, starting off this chapter, we see the text saying, Nigeria is crushed by Gagamaru's divine defense. Japan heads into halftime with the lead. After that, we see the commentators screaming out their hearts as they say that Japan's blue lock really is this strong. continuing as they say that Nigeria's team was completely crushed both in the attack and defense.
Whoa. See, this not even the one I wanted to show you, but he ore farming again. That nigga said he got that bitch on lock, bro. But he hitting the spar sign from the Shinobis. That nigga said, oh wait. You can say he finna scrap niggas. Hey, low key, that nigga Gagamaru probably know jiu-jitsu. He might be a tough scrap. You might have to knock that nigga out quick.
0 score. It also marks the end of the first half. After that, we get into the changing rooms and see Raichi screaming out of excitement. Nanase even jumps up into the air as he calls the save amazing. We also see the GOAT Corona, who compliments everyone on their great plays out there. We also see Fukaku in the back telling Gagamaru, "Good job," and he thanks him, which is really wholesome. Anyway, moving on to Aiku, who looks at both Ryu and Nico as he tells them that they are doing well, but that they're pushing up too far, telling them to pay closer attention to the defensive line in the second half. Nico says that he's got it, but that they can't hold back in ball disputes. And Ryu agrees, telling Aiku that he won't go easy in one-on-ones either. Moving over to Karasu, who says that honestly they could have scored another goal, he calls out to both Chigiri and Hiyori and asks them if they aren't focusing too much on crosses, telling them to try and take more shots on the goal. Chigiri just smirks and tells him to be silent and to just wait for the second half. Hiyori agrees and tells Karasu to take more shots himself. After that, he just leaves, and Chigiri goes over to Bachira to discuss his goal. However, we then see Henri, who looks at all of this going down. She calls them prideful and says that they haven't even set their second half strategy yet. She smiles and thinks that these boys are growing at an insane pace and that they have to clear the group stage no matter what, as she is determined to win. Suddenly, we get to Isagi, who comes by and says that there's no point in winning if they play like this. He looks serious and says that if they keep doing the same old thing, then they won't grow at all, explaining that it's why they are going to try something new in the second half. Karasu is a bit confused, but he is on board and asks him what he has in mind, and Bachira is also curious about that. Isagi tells them that he tried this in practice and that they will play a false 9, pushing in with the second and third lines, saying that if this works, then they will have more options on the attack. Aiku tells him that it sounds very interesting, but asks about the risks, and if Isagi doesn't think that holding the score till the end also counts as experience. Isagi says that he is right, and that they should just do both. Try new things, but also make sure that they secure the win. Aiku scratches his head while saying that he is right, but just then, Nico comes and tells Isagi that it's easier said than done, and that trying out new ideas in attack means the defense has to adjust too. Isagi, with no hesitation at all, tells him that they will fix that as well, and that he will talk about it with Ego. Karasu just asks them if they can really just change everything all of a sudden. But then someone else says that he is in on it. It's none other than Rin, who is sitting down. He says that just winning isn't enough for him, and that he will crush them in a new way. He then starts to look wild as he says that. Besides, he hasn't even scored yet, and that it's time to stop pretending.
That nigga really got 10. You already know the colors of the squad.
Be a nice guy, and I don't know what he thought with that line, but it wasn't cold at all. Isagi looks back towards him and says, "All right," and Aiku also adds in by calling them the two egoistic stars. After that, we leave them for a quick moment and jump into the Nigerian locker room. In there, we see Bello looking lost while saying that they can't beat them. Oboabona says that if they keep this up, then they will lose. After that, some random ask their coach what they should do in the second half. After that, we see their coach, who is also called Gambali. He calls Blue Lock impressive and says that they can set up plays all over the field and still score goals. After that, he compliments Isagi as he calls him truly impressive. He then looks serious as he says that they haven't been able to play at all so far, and that Onatsi hasn't been able to play. We then get to Onatsi, who has his towel over his head, and says that this has never happened before, and calls it bad news. He then takes off the towel and says that this is a World Cup. Hey, it's Natsu, mid-editing here, and I just wanted to pause the video to ask you to subscribe if you haven't already, and while you're already down there, why not leave a like as well? And he then starts looking super pumped up, as he says that Blue Lock is a beast. Everyone is confused, but Onatsi says that in the second half, Isagi will be there. Kuso just looks at him and wonders if he has gone insane. However, Onatsi then jumps up and asks the coach and everyone else why they think that Japan is so strong. Bello says that they are strong because they can attack in so many ways, and Oboabona adds on that all 11 of them are trying to score. It's kind of funny how he added Gagamaru into it. Onazi then says that he is right, and that every single one of them lives for the goal. We then leave them and head once again back to Blue Lock, where Igo asks them about their thoughts on why people say that they want to win. Everyone looks confused at the start, but Bachira asks if it isn't because winning feels good. Igo then asks him why winning feels good, and Isagi then adds on by saying that it's because that way you can prove that you're superior to others. Shido then says that he is correct. Igo says that the instinct is carved into their genes, and by nature an individual must show superiority to survive. The stronger ones have a better chance of leaving descendants, saying that Blue Lock exists precisely to draw out that survival instinct and create the strongest individuals in the world. We then move back to Onatsi, who says that he wants to beat Blue Lock and tells his team that they should try and play like they are playing. Oboabona asks if he means that each of them goes after the goal. Bello looks worried and tells Onatsi that they can't score like he can. Onatsi then screams that it doesn't matter and to just give it a try. He looks at their coach and asks him if that's alright, and he just laughs and says that if he is the one saying it, then let's take this challenge head on and crush them. Then we leave them and go back to Igo, who says that however,
that nigga Igo got that shit on, bro. He about to be looking like that one secretary from Powderpuff Girls, but it's cool. It's cool. That nigga got the AP on. Skelly two-tone. Off the rolled up sleeve. That's how my nigga used to dress when I was about to do some business with Martin Madrazo on GTA. Once I finally, matter of fact, it was this one. It was 1 year. Like I don't know what year it was. I ain't like I did. I am gonna know, but off like February 14th, bro, on Valentine's Day, they dropped this one old school car with the wheels that had the wheels that was on the like what's that shit called? The step, the door step from the actual door when you open the car door. Car dual step, whatever that shit called. Yeah, that shit, bro. And you can hang on the back of that bitch. You can hang on the back of that bitch and like shoot your Tommy gun. And that was in the trailer. Like that was back when niggas really paid attention to trailers for real on DTI. I don't know if niggas do now, bro, but in 2025, but nigga, back then, a trailer from DTA was like, you had to watch that bitch. Nigga, I don't know if y'all understand the true impact the heist trailer had on community, nigga. Like, that shit was like, we doing a heist and fucking, these, nigga, Vanoss and them came back, played that. Everybody played that bitch. I had to get, nigga, I don't know how, nigga. I wanted that Kurama so bad. I'm like, bro, get in this Fleeska bank and we gonna do this. I don't think I did that with the bro. I had to do that with a Randy, nigga. That's how bad I needed that bitch. I could not wait another day for that shit, bro. But like, nigga, I did the prison break heist was tough, nigga. And then, oh my god, bro. I think it's the Pacific something bank heist, bro. Like the heist where you rob the bank right by the stars, and then you run down the hill, and go through the shit, and then you hit the electro bike with the NOS on it. And nitro gas, bro, nigga, that bitch is legendary, bro. Like, nigga, that's probably the most legendary heist there is, because yes, there's more heist than that that's even greater, but it's like most niggas know that you damn near grinded your ass off. Like, most niggas grinded your ass off to get to that heist. Like, you had to play the other heist just to unlock that bitch, or you had to know a nigga in the moment. So really, nowadays, no, but back then, if you played that bitch when it first dropped, you had to know a nigga that did his heist and got to that bitch, and you was playing that bitch like, man, that was like, bro, a lot of days, a lot of times, especially with COD, bro, they be like, bro, the community not there no more because they keep disbanding the lobbies, nigga. I don't know if GTA like this no more, because I don't play GTA 6 about to drop, so of course it's gonna be there again, and I can't wait because, nigga, bro, when you in that bitch doing the jobs with ganging them, bro, and the jobs really matter, like from going from this job to the next job, it's starting to like pile on you, getting cussing and shit. That shit's so tough, but like, Bro, like the shit that be having in me. Bro, I think most niggas know, bro. As soon as you get out of the heist, bro, you damn near gotta draw a blick. Like, you damn near gotta pop a nigga, bro. You got to, bro. You don't pop that nigga, he pop it, yo, and he getting gone. He gonna go straight to the room and go to that bitch. You not catching that nigga. That nigga's gone, bro. He gonna take your cheese right off your and she just got from the job, bro. He gonna pick that, watch that bitch be like a band. He gonna pick up 2 bands right up off you, nigga. 2 bands. Bro. That shit is hilarious, bro. Yeah. That nigga fit drippy, bro.
If all human beings were guided only by the instincts of, I want to win, or I want to prove my superiority, then conflicts and prejudice would multiply, and wars would never end. In order to prevent that, humanity created laws and rules, trying to evolve toward a life where everyone is treated equally. But that led to people being able to live without the feeling of wanting to win. And that apathetic world is what humanity calls peace. He puts his glasses up and says that it's why he keeps appealing to this instinct of, I want to win, so that the true burning desire within them doesn't get swallowed by this apathetic world. And of course, that includes him, as well as Blue Lock is a living laboratory, created to rip away those who are comfortable with peace, laying bare their instincts and desires. After that, we see the Nigerian team walking out super hyped up, and Blue Lock also walks onto the pitch. Ego then tells them that he will grant them a new formula, and asks them if they know why soccer has such power to captivate people. However, we don't see a response to that as the kickoff begins and the match is back in full action. Now there's no...
I will tell you I won't fuck with some shit. Nah, I didn't know that bitch ended right there either. I ain't gonna cap, bro. But I can't wait to see what type of new formation this nigga talking about. The way he described that shit, he said we're gonna create a false 9, I believe that's what he said. I don't know what the fuck that means. Like, so it's 10 players on the field. I'm guessing they're gonna all draw back into the fence and allow one nigga to really be the focal point of the attack, like each attack. Basically something like when they first got into Blue Lock with Team Z. We don't know what the other teams did, but with Team Z, they was like, what's that nigga name, man? Ooh, Hakun or some shit like that. nigga with the long hair. Yeah, bro, that nigga was like, we gonna rotate every like 8 minutes or some shit, and that way each player gets 2 touches, 2 runs at the goal per game. That shit was tough, I ain't gonna lie. That was like a tremendous way to like introduce Blue Lock to the world, for real. But yeah, that was that. Can't wait till next week. Yep. Excuse me. Tap in and not too shit. Blue Lock is leveling up again. Yep. Click.